Welcome to Awake and Bake, an educational, high vibrational, mystical, spiritual show. I'm your host, Danny, and today I wanted to just address the question, am I spiritual enough? For everybody. I get a lot of DMs, Kelsey and I both get a lot of DMs on our Instagram that say like, you guys inspire me to be more disciplined because I feel like I'm not spiritual enough. And that statement is what I really want to address right now. If this interests you, please keep on watching. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe, and let's get to it. So the short answer is yes, you are spiritual enough, and we just all have different paths. Just because you have discovered spirituality and you feel very called and connected to it does not mean that you have to abandon your entire life and like become a guru in this or go become a monk or something. You can absolutely do that if you're called to do that. But just because you have a connection to spirituality doesn't mean you have to now start putting a pressure on yourself or an expectation, because spirituality should always feel good. It should not feel like a chore. It should not feel like a burden or anything you have to do. And while I think you should be disciplined in your spiritual routine, life happens and we should be present and in the moment and experiencing new and different things. And sometimes, like if you go on vacation or when crazy life things happen, you don't always have time to stick to a perfect routine, your perfect morning routine where you get up at 5 a.m. and do like a 7-step ritual. Like that's just not always going to be possible. And that's what I wanted to talk about. You are spiritual enough. Everyone's path looks unique to them. It's individual. It's all just, that's the really cool thing about being a human, is our path is so cool and unique and we get to create it. Do you know how much energy it takes to be a human? Being a human is spiritual. It took you so much energy to be born as a human. You could have been incarnated as a tree, a frog, a dog, a stick, a leaf, a bug, and you are a human. That takes so much energy. You're already spiritual. So remember that. You came to the 3D to experience the 3D. We knew going into this is a little esoteric, but before we came to Earth, we knew going into it what it was gonna be like. We made these soul contracts. Ooh, maybe we'll talk about that one day. We made these soul contracts. We knew who guys, this might seem crazy, but like, I truly believe, based on like what I've been studying, like we chose our parents. We chose our life before this. We understood there are things that we came here to learn, came here to do, but we wanted to experience. There's nothing like Earth. We wanted to experience it. We wanted to experience the 3D and all it has to offer. And an example of that is like, you know, don't feel, when you're growing up and your mom's like, you watch too much TV. Okay, maybe for a child, I don't know. But a better way to look at that is like, you came here to experience like 3D things. So you're just appreciating the actors, the production, the artistry. Like that's awesome. It's not frying your brain. Like you're allowed to enjoy 3D human experiences. And I think sometimes we get so caught up in spirituality that it's like, we think that those things, in a sense, they don't matter, sure, but we think of it like, so they don't matter so much that they're irrelevant. It's almost a nuisance to be caught up in trivial 3D things like social media and stuff like that. But it's like, babe, we came here to experience the full human experience, and that includes nature, technology, meeting tons of different people, exploring different places, you know, doing cool things, like doing things that are things that only intelligent humans can create. It's awesome to connect with Mother Earth and with nature, but we also need to like be okay and kind of check ourselves. We came here to experience Earth. You're spiritual enough. You don't have to drop your whole life and just meditate all day long every single day. And honestly, the more present you are, then you kind of are meditating all day long every single day. Should we get into like the deep esoteric side of spirituality? Let me know. I kind of hinted at it when I said like, you know, we made these soul contracts before we came here. Let me know if that interests you. And if that's like too much for you and you're like, no, you're a witch, stop. Well, maybe I am a witch. We all are witches. Stay high vibes.